Good morning, students. Welcome to English class. In the previous class, we have gone through the poem Mystery of the Talking Fan. Do you think a fan can talk? Definitely, it's impossible. No fan could talk. But fans do talk as in the form of electrical chatter. That we really enjoyed of Maddie Rubin's poem. And here Maddie Rubin was talking about a mystery about the fan, okay? And he says that the fan in his room, the ceiling fan, would like to tell him something which he couldn't understand. Then he was trying to understand the fan. What happened? Somebody spoiled the mystery, okay? He kept quiet because somebody came and called the fan and the fan became so quiet, okay? So funny. Let us come to another lesson, a new topic that we are gonna learn it. This is all about growth and development. What is that? Growth and development is possible to the cells which are living. Okay, a living cell has the power. It is DNA. I think today English teacher is teaching science, no? Yes. Today's topic is something related to science. And people also have great enthusiasm of knowing the scientific events and scientific terms as well as scientific knowledge. You please let us come and learn about this lesson. It's regarding the invention of VITA WONK. What does it mean by invention? Inventing means you have to create something out of your own knowledge and wisdom, and it should be used by the people. Invention, in the sense, something that it has to come out of a person. It's the idea, it's the skill, it's his own knowledge, and the knowledge he obtains will make him to get the end results. They must be positive. Invention. Invention means a thing or anything is a thing or any principle which has been brought by somebody. It's out of his knowledge. What does it mean by discovery? Something that is existing somewhere and you have seen it, you find it out and you brought it into practice. That is called discovery. Try to understand the three terms: invention, discovery, exploration. Invention means out of your own knowledge, okay, you have found out something of your own. This is your own. Invention is always your own, okay. Discovery means it is staying somewhere, existing somewhere in this world and nobody found it. And someone has found it out and it has brought to light and it has brought to practice. That is discovery. Exploration in the sense, something new, you went out and you found it out. It is not, okay, it is existing just like a discovery, but you only found it. Try to know the differences among these three terms: invention, exploration, discovery. It's very, very important to know these three terms, okay. Let us, before you gonna learn about this invention of VITA WONK. VITA WONK is the name of a person. He invented something. What did he invent? We will learn now. Before we get into this lesson, the characters and etc. etc. Try to know something the author would like to speak here. Okay? And let us come to page number, it's 99. Okay? Page number 99. The name of this author is Roald Dahl. What's his name? Roald Dahl. R-O-A-L-D, Roald, D-A-H-L, Dahl. Roald Dahl. From Charlie and the Great Glass Elevator. Okay, this particular lesson, this particular information has been extracted from Charlie and the Great Glass Elevator. Do you know what does it mean by elevator? Elevator is nothing but lift. Okay, in this lesson, actually this is the lesson, one of the parts of the lesson which is being included in the Great Glass Elevator, Charlie and the Great Glass Elevator. It's been written by Roald Dahl. Who are the oldest people you know? Do you know the oldest people of this world? If you know, you are very lucky. Please tell me the names of them whenever we meet again in the next class. What are the oldest things you have? Suppose if any oldest thing is there with us now, we call it as antique piece. Antique. Nowadays antique jewelry and antique furniture, antique things have a very good demand. Okay, people will put a big auction and they sell out the things used by some great actresses and actors, and the weapons as well as some teapot. Recently I have seen on television, one man put on auction, it was an antique piece which was belonged to some 18th or 17th century teapot. It was made up of china. Bone china articles have very good value, demand, you know. So such thing has brought and he kept it in the auction. Some dollars he had put on the prize money and somebody has taken it and he had got good money. So oldest things and oldest people on this world have a great outlook, isn't it? Those people can be praised, okay, who are living more than 100 years or maybe 85 or 83 plus, 90s or 100, one who crosses 100, we will say that so and so person lived for those many years because it is such a great news, isn't it, children? So all the oldest things have a great demand in this world. And in your city or in your town or village, how old are they? Suppose some centurion. Centurion means 100 years. Okay, if any library, any church or any temple that's been there for some 100 of years, you must bring to my notice. Okay, any oldest thing that's there within your city or in your town or in your village. Okay, have you ever wished that you were older? This is a different or weird kind of wish. What is that wish? Have you ever wished that you were older? Have you wished that you could grow up in a hurry? So now you are maybe some 12 or 13 years old child, maybe 11, 12 years children. Yeah. Would you like to, grow up so early and get developed or get age? Anybody is having such a strange kind of wish? Of course, sometimes we will have strange kind of wish. Okay, so that we are considered somewhat special. Okay, everybody is thinking in one direction, but we are thinking in a different direction to grow and develop. You wanted to get the age much earlier than the other people. So it's a kind of strange wish, isn't it? It's a kind of strange wish. Let us come to the lesson, the invention of VITA WONK. Mr. Willy Wonka begins by inventing Wonka White, which makes people younger. So what's this man's name? Mr. Willy Wonka, his name, begins by inventing Wonka White. He started inventing Wonka White, a kind of medicine that can make the people grow much younger. Much younger. They'll stay young only. They get young and younger. Okay? But Wonka White is too strong. What kind of scientist is what? Mr. Willy Wonka? He was very strong man. So some people disappear because their age becomes minus. So some people disappear. Wonka is such a great scientist. He can make the people get much younger. So some people can get their age minus. Suppose to think, if your age is minus 12 or minus 11 in the sense, you are no more, isn't it? You will be somewhere in the body cells of your parents. You are no more. no more. Okay, here also we can see Willy Wonka, who can make the people much younger. Okay, like he could make the age of the people minus. One person actually becomes minus 87, which means he's got to wait 87 years before he can come back. What is the logic behind it? Suppose one person actually becomes minus 87 in the sense, some minus 87 years in the sense, it means he's got to wait 87 years before he can come back. So he had to wait some 87 years still to come out of any living cell. Understand? That's the logic behind it. So when you become minus something of your age, if you wanted to get that age, you need to wait those many years. Suppose if it is minus 37, so still some 37 years you need to wait to come out or to take your birth on this world. That's the logic. Mr. Wonka said, so once again I rolled up my sleeves and set to work. What does it mean by rolling up one's sleeves? It means a person is ready to work, ready to do something. Okay, this phrase meaning is rolling somebody's sleeves up in the sense, okay, that person is determined to do something. He is willing to perform some useful work. Once again, I squeezed my brain. What did he do? He squeezed his brain. Really squeezing his brain. It means he was thinking so deep. Because a scientist's thinking is, the way of thinking of a scientist is entirely different from the way you and me will think. You also can become a scientist if you have great thinking. Just now I told you, sometimes the people will, some set of people will think in one direction, but the other set of people will think in a different style. When you started thinking in a different style logically, then definitely your brain will become so sharp. Okay, your brain is that kind of instrument that however you use it, how long you use it, how well you use it, it becomes so sharp. You can't even imagine how well your brain can be sharpened. Okay, so we need to think wise and we need to think extensively so that our brain works out very well. Okay, and here also he just started squeezing his brain, because when he started squeezing his brain, he would be getting good thoughts. Searching for the new recipe. What he was searching for? He was searching for a new recipe. Recipe in the sense, a new system of doing something. If you wanted to make any dish, you need to know how it must be done and what kind of measurement that you need to follow, how many grams of so and so ingredient that you can take and mix it up and boil or cook or fry, whatever it is. Okay, first of all you need to know the recipe, how it can be made, what are the ingredients, okay, what are the ingredients that we need to have, how much of measure should be taken to make this dish well following the recipe. Ha ha ha, I cried, for now the ideas were beginning to come. So whenever he started, okay, laughing, because of his laughter, he was getting great ideas, it seems. Okay, the happy mood always, okay, keep you on track, and you could do the best thing also sometimes. Okay, unless you are not happy, if you are not enjoying your work, you cannot get success. Whoever is doing their job, first of all, they need to get satisfied. Unless you get satisfied with it, you cannot take a right step, isn't it? Here, Mr. Willy Wonka was thinking like that. Okay, what is the oldest living thing in the world? What lives longer than anything else? He started thinking. What is the oldest living thing in the world? What lives longer than anything else? What is the tree? Could you please tell me What is the tree that lived long on this world? Can you please answer my question? In the next class, you come up with your right and a bright answer so that our lesson will move forward. Until then, we'll see again. Okay, bye-bye. Take care and read the lesson. Okay, bye-bye.